Today I am in New York, and once again I had an unforgettable layover, and I will tell you all about it in a minute. Welcome back to Globanitter. My name is Caroline, and if you're new here, I am an airline pilot and I take you on my layovers where I look for local yarn stores. And this time one of you reached out and asked if I wanted to visit our local yarn store, and of course I said yes. So we met in Brooklyn and we went to Woolin together, and the day was a bit gloomy, it was raining, so it was the perfect afternoon to go yarn shopping. So Woolin is in Brooklyn, and it's fairly small, but it's a well-established local yarn store. It was always busy, there was always someone there looking, browsing, asking, and we had a look at the yarn and we told ourselves, no, we're not going to buy anything. But then we looked at the samples and I fell in love with Rocket Tea, and they made it with some local yarn, which is Murky Deep. And so of course I had to buy the yarn to make the sweater, and my new friend Michelle bought the same yarn in a different color, so we decided once we finish our current project we will make it together. And if you stick to the end of the video I will show you the yarn. But first let me show you the shop, and what stood out for me was the fact that there's a big computer at the back of the shop, and it's already plugged in on Ravelry, so you can search any pattern you like or anything on Ravelry, and it's so convenient. I loved it. I love this concept. And also she had a book that is not for sale, unfortunately, and she said she bought it for almost $100 US. It's knitting in different languages. I loved it, but apparently it's out of print. I will show you the book, and yeah, that's the main characteristics of the shop, and I will show you the pictures I took now. So once we finished shopping at Woolin, we still had a lot of time, and she asked me if I wanted to go to Clio's. Clio is another yarn store. It's in an up-and-coming area of Brooklyn, and it's located in a spacious basement. And it was Saturday afternoon, so we walked down and it was packed, full of people knitting. There's a sofa in the corner, there's 2 big tables. It was full, and they have a small coffee shop, so you can spend the afternoon there drinking tea or coffee, knitting, chatting away, and we made new friends. We stayed there a couple of hours, and then we browsed the yarn. What I liked is that all the samples she's knitted, I say she, I don't know, I assume the owner is Cleo, but you know, I just assume a lot of things now. Anyway, on all the samples, there's a label. On the label is the name of the yarn, how much yarn was needed, how much the raw project, the raw material costed, and then you turn it and it shows how many hours it took to make it. It's either crochet or knitting, and how much she would sell it for. And of course it's very expensive, but it reminds us of the price, the cost of making things ourselves. You know, it's not cheap. What you buy in H&M or wherever, you know, a fake crochet top for $10 US is not the true cost. It's not what it's worth. We all know it. So that's what I liked about the shop. And also it was a buzzing community, but it's younger people. I would say mid-20s, early 30s. So for women like us, it's nice, but it's not quite our people. That's what we discussed. But also it's nice to see young people coming into the craft. So I will show you a few pictures I took and videos of the shop, and then I will come back and I will show you what I bought. So the first thing I bought, and it's the first time I see anything like this anywhere, it's some earrings with hanks of yarn. It's the first time I see this. So of course I had to buy it. It was going to be the only thing I was going to buy until I saw the sweater, Rocket Tee. And this is the yarn I bought, and it's some locally dyed yarn. It doesn't say, but I know from before that it's the locally dyed yarn from New York, Murky Depth. I love the name. So there it is. And I forgot to say that in Cleo's shop, yarn shop, they had some of the yarn that is from Salem. So it was funny to see the yarn from Salem back in New York. And I thought, of course, Boston is not far from New York. It makes sense. So that's what I bought. I'm not going to make it straight away because I still have my flax sweater to finish, and then I want to make the lamiel sweater. Pardon me. So that's what I bought, and let me show you what I've been making. So what I'm currently making is this, I've been telling you about the flax sweater. I'm making it in Noro. This is this yarn. Noro Silk Garden Sock yarn. And because it's self-striping yarn, and I want to keep the stripes, I've had to rearrange the balls until I get to the part of the color to keep knitting. So that's what I've been doing. Luckily, I have enough yarn. And then Michelle gave me a great idea because she said it was the first sweater she ever knitted as well when she started knitting. And she learned to knit in that shop, by the way, Woolin. It's not far from where she lives. And she made this one, the flax sweater. And now she's making, there's some socks that go with it. I forgot the name of the socks, but I will put them in the description. It has the same pattern on top, this. And so I was thinking if I have any leftovers, which I anticipate I will make the socks to match the sweater. And since it's sock yarn, it has nylon, so it's perfect. But another idea she gave me, she says, no, if it's not sock yarn, just put some sock yarn for the toe and the heel and knit with your yarn, and it's okay. And if the sock yarn you have is too thin, just double it. So great tips there. So that's what we discussed. It was really a fun day. I really loved meeting Sophie last time in Boston, meeting Michelle this time. And I have next week, in a few days, I am going to Anchorage, and then I am going to New York again, but it's a very short stay in New York, so I won't have time to do much. And the layover after this is Los Angeles, and I'm still not sure in which hotel I am staying in Los Angeles because with the World Cup, they changed the hotel, but since it's the end of the competition, I don't know if we're back in the original hotel or if we're staying near the airport. So depending on where I'm staying, I will decide where I am going to, what yarn store I am going to visit when I'm in Los Angeles. So that's it. I don't know if you can hear, I feel like my voice is still, I've been really sick in my last leave and I'm just recovering now. So I feel 100% better, but I feel like my voice is still a bit, we say enroué in French, like I have a cat in my throat, un chat dans la gorge. I am losing my English. So that's it. Today, it was a beautiful day in New York, but I slept most of the day, and in a few hours, I am going to work, and going back to Incheon. So I will see you next week. Probably Anchorage, New York. But let's see what happens. Bisous, bisous. Mwah.